morning, my wife received this fabulous JVC DAB radio and CD player as a birthday present recently. So we've been using it extensively. Great sound. But anyway, what are we playing on it this week? Well, you might be surprised to find out what we've been playing, considering, if you've watched any of my previous videos, similar videos, on the type of music that I listen to, you might be surprised. Well, be surprised. I don't care. We have been listening to this CD here, and it's Susan Boyle. It's I Dreamed a Dream. It was Susan Boyle's first album. She's got about 6 or 7 albums out now, and it was released in 2009 on the back of her absolutely amazing success that stemmed from appearing on Britain's Got Talent with Simon Cowell. Finally, after years of singing in her local church and just local areas, Susan Boyle, at the age of 47, was finally recognised as the fabulous natural singer that she always was. And Susan's is an entirely remarkable story. It's a fairy tale story. She came from virtual obscurity to national and indeed world fame and acclaim 11 years ago. And prior to that, she wasn't, but who doesn't know of Susan Boyle? And she's almost taken on the status of being a national treasure. So what's on this 2009 album? 12 tracks and Wild Horses. She sings Wild Horses. This is the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger and Keith Richards wrote this. I Dreamed a Dream, Cry Me a River, How Great Thou Art, You'll See, Daydream Believer, Up to the Mountain, Amazing Grace, Who Was I Born to Be, Proud, The End of the World, and Silent Night. Absolutely wonderful debut album. And I just love it. It's lush. Her voice is immediately recognisable, and it's captivating. This album became the best-selling debut album of all time, beating Leona Lewis. Her second album, The Gift, soared as well. She became only the 3rd artist ever to have be top in the UK and US charts twice in 1 year. And I think, as I said, she's maybe got 6 or 7 albums out now. Her sales have broken 3 Guinness World Records. She's amazing. Her voice is just amazing. And I find it so interesting that, people never noticed this before 2009. Not really. And then when she was given a platform, she just soared because of her voice. She sang at the Windsor Castle for the Queen's Diamond Jubilee pageant. She has sung with her idol, Elaine Page. She has sung with at a papal mass at Glasgow, performed by the Pope. She's sung with Johnny Mathis. She's sung a duet with Donny Osmond. She's appeared numerous times on Children in Need and Comic Relief. She sang Mull of Kintyre at the opening ceremony of the 2014 Commonwealth Games, again in front of the Queen. And it is now estimated that her wealth is 22 million, and that's not bad from a wee girl, a wee middle-aged girl. And it has to be said, her first appearances, she was a wee bit on the dowdy side. So 22 million, not bad from a wee girl from Scotland who has Asperger's. And this album, I Dreamed a Dream, as Elaine Page said, I rightly quoted, is a role model for everyone who has a dream. You know, never give up. Go for it. Keep on trying. And, you know, dreams sometimes do come true, as we see from the Susan Boyle story. And it was all down to, you know, the push from her mother, who's now dead, for Susan to go for this audition for Britain's Got Talent. So without Susan's mother there, we wouldn't have her wonderful singing talent. And folks, this fits in very, very nicely with my Positive Belfast channel. You know, don't you just love a good news story? I certainly do. And Susan Boyle's story is a remarkable good news story.